Hey guys, what is up? In this video, I'm going to be ranking all 7 seasons of The Flash, so without further ado, let's get into it. And also, before we get into the ranking, I just want to say, I'm going to be putting trailer clips over what I'm talking about, so that means it's probably not going to line up with what I'm talking about. Like, you might see something on screen, but it's not going to be what I'm talking about. I'm sorry about that. I really don't have time to, put pictures, and I'm really busy right now, so... And I'm also going to be talking, really fast, because I just kind of need to, hurry up and get this video made. Because it's either I make it now or it's going to be in a month. So I just want to get this video over with and rank the seasons right now. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's actually get into the ranking. So coming in last place is going to be season 7. This season was just a very big disappointment for me. I mean, I was really looking forward to watch it, just because The Flash took a huge break because of the coronavirus. But the first 2 episodes were pretty good, but then episode 3 rolled around. And it was the worst thing I literally have ever seen. It was horrible. It was a horrible episode. And then it just got worse from there. The Force arc was not good at all. I feel like if they made Psyche the main villain of the Force arc, that would have been way better than what they did with the Nora Speed Force stuff. Because Psyche had potential. He had a really cool power. And I feel like they could have done a lot of cool stuff for the whole Nightmare stuff. But they didn't do that, and they just made pep talks, and then they got talked down and all that stuff. I did not like all that at all. Chill Plane and the Killer Frost stuff I didn't care for at all, and then also with the whole Hartley Sawyer stuff firing him, I just think that's really dumb. I mean, he made those tweets 10 years ago, and he got fired for them, which is just dumb. I mean, he made them 10 years ago, and he's changed as person. He's changed as a person, and I just don't like how that whole cast just threw him under the bus. And what makes it even worse is this season's focused on oh, everyone deserves a second chance. But they didn't give him a second chance. They just threw him under the bus and then just kicked him off the show, which is just really dumb. If you're not going to do it in real life, you shouldn't do it on the show. The only episodes that were really going good were episode 2, episode 5, episode 13, which it is a filler episode, but it's an episode where all the supporting characters had something to do, which I did enjoy that. And then episode 15, 16, 17, and 18, I mean, they weren't great, but they were enjoyable to watch. And the whole Godspeed stuff was fine. I mean, it wasn't great, but they kind of just made him into a generic villain, which is kind of a shame because I was really looking forward to seeing him and seeing what cool stuff he had to offer, but it wasn't really that much. He just said a bunch of generic lines, and that was pretty much it. But the thing I hated the most about this season was just how Reverse Flash came to help, and they stopped Godspeed. First off, I don't like how it was a lightsaber battle. It was just really dumb. But they defeated Godspeed, Reverse Flash and Barry did, and then Barry just let Reverse Flash go, which is just really got on my nerves because Reverse Flash is a murderer and he will kill people, and Barry literally just let him go. Barry is way faster than him now, and he just still let's just let him go away, which it just got on my nerves so much. It really just ruined the episode for me, and that was literally my least favorite thing about the season, how Barry just let him run away. But yeah. Overall, the season was just a big disappointment. I don't really know what to expect from here. I mean, I really don't want to rewatch this season, to be honest. I mean, I've rewatched every episode 2 times, but not this season. I've only seen, most of the episodes I've only seen 1 time. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to rewatching, sorry. I'm really not looking forward to rewatching this season, but I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in season 8. I hope it's good, but you never know. Coming in spot 6 is season 4. This was, for a long time, this was my least favorite season until season 7 rolled around, and it literally made this season look good. I don't really like how Iris is the leader because she didn't really do anything this season besides sit in Star Labs all the time. In all the other seasons she was doing important stuff, but in this season she didn't really do anything too important. And then I don't really like how goofy this season is. It doesn't really, I mean, it's not really serious sometimes. Amunet is a horrible character. I don't like her at all. And then overall there's just a lot of episodes I don't really care for. But there are a couple good things this season. I really like the suit, and I think the Thinker is a good villain. But overall, the season just kind of fell flat for me. Coming in spot 5 is season 3. Now, I actually kind of came around to this season. I think it's actually pretty good. I don't think it's as bad as people say. There's quite a few good episodes. Savitar is good, but I feel like they stretched that storyline out a lot. We didn't even find out who Savitar was until episode 20 or 20. And also in the beginning of the season, there's a lot of episodes that are really not that good, episode 3, episode 4, and episode 5. Those episodes are just really slow and boring. And then you get, but my biggest problem with the season is just how they mistreated Black Flash. I really like Zoom, and then when they turned him into Black Flash, I was really excited to see him in season 3. and they used him like 2 times, and it was like really quick. I feel like the writers just like completely forgot about him, and they were like, oh, we'll just throw him in really quick and have Killer Frost freeze him and he'll shatter into pieces. I really did not like that at all, but yeah, that was my biggest problem with the season. And they would have used him more and like given him his like own episode, I would put the season higher, but since they didn't do that, I'm gonna have to put the season in spot 5. Coming in spot 4 is season 5. This is like a really hated season. I mean, I personally thought it was okay. I really liked the storyline. People didn't really like Nora. I mean, she was annoying sometimes, but I thought she was okay. People really also did not like Cicada. Yeah, he's pretty much like a generic villain, and he gets away way too many times, and he's like not really that powerful either. I like the first Cicada. I think they should have definitely defeated him in episode 8. The second Cicada, I really didn't like at all. She was just too generic. But yeah, I like Reverse Flash. I thought what they did with him was pretty cool. And like I said, the storyline is really cool, and I really liked the 100th episode. I thought that episode was fantastic, even though they only used Zoom for like 40 seconds, but who cares? It was still a good episode. Coming in spot 4 is season 6. This season was actually, the first half of the season was really good. I loved the blood work. He was a very intimidating villain. I really hope they bring him back in season 8. I think that'd be really cool if they do. The crisis stuff was okay. I mean, I like how they built up to it, but the actual crisis was okay. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. The back half of the season was fine. I mean, it wasn't anything too great, but episode 17 was really good, and the Gorilla Grodd episode was really good. Mir Monarch is okay. I mean, I liked how she's just kind of like crazy sometimes, but I didn't really like how she pretty much had a pep talk, and then she's a good guy now. So I didn't really like that, but that was in season 7, so I liked her in season 6 though. She was good. And also the Godspeed episode was pretty good in the back half of the season, but yeah. Coming in spot 2 is season 2. This is an amazing season. I love it. The Zoom is amazing. He's my favorite villain of all time. All the characters are good. They all have something to do, and yeah. But yeah, the season is amazing. I would rewatch it any day. But coming in spot 1 is season 1. I mean, season 2 and season 1 are so good. I mean, it changes every day. Season 2 might be my number 1 spot, or some days it's season 1. But yeah, today it's season 1, just because I actually recently rewatched it, and I just love the season. I love all the stuff with the metahumans in the pipeline. I love Reverse Flash. I love how his plan and just the mystery of who he is. I thought all that was amazing. All the characters were also good. There's just a perfect amount. They all have something to do. And yeah, I just think the season is amazing. The season finale was incredible. Episode 15 is my favorite Flash episode of all time, out of time. Weather Wizard was amazing, and then Reverse Flash was also great in that episode. I mean, I feel like that episode should win something just because of how good it was. But yeah, overall, this season is amazing. So that is my ranking of all 7 seasons. Yeah. So that's my ranking of all 7 seasons. I personally do not think that anything will be able to top seasons 1 and 2, but you never know. But anyways, that was my ranking. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.